Hey everybody, welcome back. So this is going to be my end of the year pickups video covering the months of August all the way up to December. Apparently I just didn't think I had enough to make a proper video on until now. So without further ado, here we go. So we're going to start with a couple of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles books that I got. These were made by Random House in the early 90s, and they basically cover certain sections of the movie. This one covers, like, I want to say the first third of the movie, and then the second book, The Final Lesson, pretty much only covers the time that is spent on the farm. So that's weird, and if you look at the back of both of them, they only have each other listed as the other books in the series. So I don't remember if they actually made more, or if maybe, you know, the movie was a bit too violent for them to try to adapt into a complete series, but yeah, just a curious relic of the early 90s. Alright, coming up next, if you've seen my video review of this, then you already know I got it, but it's been a while. It's Medieval on the PS1. Great classic game, and got a good price on it. Bought that one on eBay just in time for my October video. This is one that has not yet come out, but will be a review coming soon. This is a import of the Sega Saturn Christmas Nights into Dreams. So I'm not going to say anything else about that one. You'll hear all about it later. Coming up next, we've got Jeremy McGrath, Super Motocross 98. I don't even know what to say about that. Dirt bikes, y'all. Then we've got Tournament of Legends on the Wii. Never heard of it, don't know anything about it. It looks kind of like a fighting game, but I could be wrong. It was made by Sega. Next up, it's Star Wars Lethal Alliance from Goodwill, $1.99. I find a lot of times if you go into a thrift store and they have DS cases, 9 times out of 10 the case is empty, so I got lucky with that one. Although if the game sucks, then I guess I wasn't really that lucky. And then next we have Green Lantern, Rise of the Manhunters on PS3. This one, despite the fact that it actually does have a sticker from GameStop, it actually came from Goodwill as well. Oh, this is kind of interesting though. It says this is a 3D compatible game, and while I did know that the PlayStation 3 was capable of playing 3D movies, I didn't know that they actually made any games that were 3D, so that's kind of interesting. And, okay, these next two were also gets that came from a thrift store. I didn't pay a lot for them, and I'm not terribly excited about them, but the only thing that's really interesting about them, and the reason I did buy them, is because they are still sealed. So we have Hard Rock Casino for the PlayStation 2, and Puzzle Challenge Crosswords and More for the PS2. And they're both still sealed, and I don't see any reason to unseal them in the immediate future. Coming up next, we've got Nintendo Land on the Wii U, which is something I've been looking forward to grabbing, but I wanted to wait apparently a very long time, so I could only pay $1.95 for it, but damn it, I waited and there it is. Now we've got Battlefield 3 Limited Edition for the Xbox 360. And it is a 2-disc. Comes with some online pass, whatnot. I've never even played a Battlefield game. I don't know why I bought this. Let's see. Next up we've got... what is this? Oh. Balloon Pop on the Wii. Probably every bit as exciting as it sounds. Pop, pop, pop. Over 200 mind-boggling puzzles with multiple solutions. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. So it's like a puzzle game, but with balloons. Alright, whatever. And let's see. Next up, there is Blazing Angels, Squadrons of World War II. And this actually looks kind of interesting, you know. It's got this sepia tone to the dogfights on the back of it there. Makes it look like a photograph, so that's... I wonder if the game actually plays that way, or if they just made it look that way on the back. Yeah, I might check that one out. Now we've got Rayman Arena on the PlayStation 2. I'd not heard of this one before. I mean, I thought I knew all the games that were in the Rayman Basics series, but I don't know, is this like Rayman Tournament Fighter? Like, what the hell even is this? Race to the finish, battle to the end. Alright, whatever. Moving on. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 on the PlayStation 2. I actually really like the first one, and I love the X-Men Legends games that were also done by Activision. Oh, Deadpool's in this one. That's interesting. So, yeah, looking forward to digging into that. Those are some solid games. And let's see. Okay, let me separate these right quick, because they're kind of... Okay, here we go. So, next three are also PlayStation 2 games. This is Project Snowblind. Never heard of it. Guy with a gun. What else can you say? Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, which I'm curious about. I might play it, because I found that Rise of the Silver Surfer was the least offensive of the two Tim Story Fantastic Four movies, so it might be okay. Next up, we've got Beatdown: Fist of Vengeance. I mean, that just sounds like a shoddy straight-to-video action movie. Oh, it's made by Capcom. That's probably why I bought it. Well, Capcom did do that, okay, it says it's Capcom-style fighting. They did that, version of Final Fight that was really strange. I can't remember what it was called, but it was on PS2 and it was on Xbox, and that was an interesting game, so who knows, maybe it's in the same vein as that one was. Alright, and then the end of this group is all GameCube games. So we've got Mortal Kombat: Deadly Alliance, Player's Choice. The Sims: Bustin' Out, also a Player's Choice. Need for Speed Underground. And Sonic Mega Collection. And this has, well, pretty much everything that was on the Genesis. Which really, I mean, as far as Sonic the Hedgehog goes, what else do you really need? Alright, so that's everything from August up until now. I'm not going to be surprised if, like, in the next week or so, I go by a store and I do grab a couple more things, but I'll just wait and add those to, like, a January pile or something. So anyway, those are my pickups for the last few months. And here's to seeing what the hell the new year brings. Thanks for watching.